Sheesh. Hello my friends, it's Elise and I'm back again with another video, and today, as you can see by the title, we're going to be doing a mental health check-in. And so I'm just going to be talking about what's been going on with me, why I've been so MIA, and just my future plans and what I plan on doing. I don't know, just it's gonna be like, you know, my usual thing where it's just like not really so structured. I really wish I can just make a script and be a normal YouTuber, but I am not. But I've written down some questions and we're just gonna answer them and we're just gonna talk about them today. So let's get started. Okay, so the first question is, how are you feeling currently? And I can say over the past few weeks I have been doing pretty okay. As you can see, I got another job, and so just trying to navigate that, trying to get through what's needed to be done and what's just expected of me. So like it's just kind of it's still like not rocky necessarily, but it's still like I got some things that I need to work on and just things that I need to get as far as in a routine, just so I can be better when it comes towards just me doing the job. But working in like retail, because as you all know, if you know me, that I came from Target. So like Target is retail, but it's like just a broader spectrum. So from going from that kind of retail to just clothes is a different kind of element. So I always say like I'm getting adjusted. It's just, you know, as when you try things new, it's kind of like you're not going to get it on the first try. So obviously I need a little bit of help, but I'm getting there. I'm working on it, and yeah, we're doing pretty good. So I can say that I'm feeling okay when it comes towards work. As far as personally, I feel okay. I recently went to the African American music, what is it called? African American Music Museum down in downtown Nashville. That was a really great thing to experience. I experienced it with one of my friends. We went down there and it just taught, well, it brought you through history, talking about just where music started as just African Americans during like the slave trade, all those kinds of things. And of course, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's where they started basically to now. They like covered like a large spectrum of what African Americans just brought as far as just music to this world. Not even just America, just to this world. Because, you know, like, okay, I would say, and I think this is actually a fact, but jazz music, especially like the Harlem Renaissance era, that's something that's like something that's what black folks created. So like that's like our genre in America, like as far as what we created. Because, you know, like certain cultures and certain aspects, they bring, you know, certain things to their parts, their countries, their parts of the world, but like our thing is jazz and black folks made it. So I mean, sounds good to me at least. But as far as that, like I just really haven't been out. You already know me. Well, if you know me in person, I am an introvert, so I don't really be going anywhere. So that was really, really cool to like get out and just actually do things and be an adult, even though it still doesn't feel like I'm gonna be an adult, even though I'm about to be 21 in about 2 months. That's not sitting right with my spirit. But yeah, so yeah, I've been pretty okay. I feel like I'm better now, but yeah, I've been pretty okay. So okay, so the second question says, how have you felt lately? And lately I felt like I've been pretty okay. I haven't been getting into my thoughts, which I usually do, which, you know, you can't really help that. The mind just does what it wants to sometimes. I've been focusing on reading more. Like I'm starting to read again because my family is always like, I guess, associated me with some sort of book. I always grew up reading, like reading heavily. Like you would never catch me without a book. And it's funny because I would have multiple, and so my mom would get mad at me. It's like, you can only read one at a time. But I'm just like, I mean, but what if I get bored with this one? No, one book at a time. So yeah, I've been getting back into reading. So let me know if you want a book recommendations video. Please put it down in the comments. Let me know, because I will do one, especially because right now I'm reading Lovecraft Country, and I finished a few. So let me know. Put it down in the comments, please. need to know. Okay, so the next question says, how would you like to improve your thoughts? I think that there's still gonna be some room for improvement when it comes towards how I feel about myself and just how I am. So I think if I can approach my inner thoughts about myself and just me and how I operate in life, if I can like make my thoughts better instead of like, you know, always going through, you know, self-deprecation and just humor that's like, you know, saying like, well, turning things that like turning your dark thoughts into jokes. That's not a good thing, no matter what. Because we as Generation Z, or I mean we as people, but like we as Generation Z love to turn self-deprecation into like jokes, and it's kind of like we're joking, but it's like we're thinking about it. It's like, oh man, like, you know, it's so I'm just trying to repair, or just, I guess, improve my way of thinking about how I feel about myself. So it's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. I'm not even gonna sit up here and like say that like, oh yeah, I feel great, I feel fine, but like it's getting better, in which I'm happy to say for future Kirsten, if you ever get down again, you're doing fine, you're doing great, okay? But yeah, I recently made a list of affirmations just for me to keep in mind, and just for me to, you know, review in my head about how I am doing fine, I am doing okay, and everything that is going on right now is just happening, and where I am is where I need to be. So, I mean, obviously there's always going to be room for improvement, but literally I am living my own life and I'm doing my own thing. I can't compare myself to another person just because I'm not going to be like that other person. They're going to be like themselves, but I need to be like myself. So, yeah. Okay, so the next question says, what can you do better? There's a lot of things I can do better, but like I said, improving on my inner thoughts, how I feel about myself and how I feel about what I'm doing right now. I think what I can do better really is just like learning to take like criticism well, because it's just like I really should take everything to heart, because like that's really my biggest thing. Like I think it's like a personal attack if you're giving me something that can actually help me or that can actually benefit me. Like I need to do better with that, because it's just like if you put your feelings all into it, that's when you're not really like listening and understanding like the full picture. So just, yeah, like it's not a personal attack, but this is what you need to do to improve like your work, or how you feel about yourself, or, you know, like just fixing those things without, you know, crying or, you know, getting your feelings about it, because, you know, it doesn't take all that sometimes. So I would say that. And I did have something, but I think it would be on my affirmations wall. Let me see. So it is on my wall, my affirmations wall. But it says, I will not apologize for being unapologetically myself. So if you know me, of course, you know that like I'm sometimes can be like a burst of energy, and sometimes it's like a little too much for folks, and I mean I get it, but it's like, you know, if I'm me and everybody else is comfortable with being themselves, then why can't I be, you know, comfortable with being me? So I need to be comfortable with not apologizing for me being me. So regardless if people call me weird or call me just like, I don't know, just those weird things that I used to hear when I was a kid, really, because it's just like, I don't need all that, you know? Like, okay, if you don't rock with me, it's fine. There's plenty of other people in this world. This world is way too big for me to just focus on the fact that you don't like me. If you don't like me, that's okay. We don't have to talk. We don't have to be close. It's okay. It's cool. So I need to work on that and not be so in here about, oh, why does this person not like me? Da, 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 da. It's just, it's hard, you know, when it comes towards you're an introvert, and then like you just overthink, and it's all, you know, it's all a jumbled mess. But I'm trying to work on not apologizing for being me, the authentic me. This next question says, rate today 1 to 10. I think I can give today an 8. An 8, I would say. Why? Pretty good, and of course 1 being bad, 10 being good. But yeah, it had its moments. It wasn't like terrible or anything, but it had its moments where I was just still thinking, still getting into my head and all that stuff. But of course, I'm human. I can't help that. But yeah, 8 out of 10, pretty good. So, all right. So the last question says, how can you make your day better? Excuse me. I would say basically occupying my time and being a little bit more productive. Because if it doesn't work, if I'm just at home or if I just have an off day or whatever, I don't really be doing the best when it comes towards, you know, occupying my time or doing things that are, you know, like that are beneficial to me in my life. So I guess keeping myself busy, keeping myself occupied, keeping myself doing something. Well, not, of course, not being extra about it, but just keeping myself like with some kind of structure, just so that I could keep moving forward. Because there's still a lot of things that I need to get done, in which I haven't gotten done. If you know me, you know what I'm talking about. But it's okay. We gonna be good. It's gonna be fine. But yeah, yeah, just occupying my time, and then having a sense of structure. Cause I mean, I'm getting grown day by day by day. Gosh, but I'm getting older, so like I can't just keep doing the same old thing. Like I'm not a teenager anymore, so I gotta, you know, pick up the pace when it comes towards certain things. But you know, with time, or with you know, the world progressing and you not progressing with it, that'll push me a bit just to, you know, get stuff done. But we'll see how this future goes, because I can't wait. I can't really tell you what's going on right now, but Lord knows, I'm praying, I am hoping, and when I get there, I'm gonna be so happy, and that's gonna be my new adventure, and I can't wait to show y'all. I can't wait. But I think that's it with the video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye, y'all.